Yo dudes! Welcome to Sloppy Joe's! So if you don't know, Sloppy Joe's is the all-American favourite. It is typically ground beef, tomatoes, ketchup in a bun.
So there's going to be no chopped up animals in this. This is lentil meat.
Yes! This is vegan style. It's pretty tasty, it's really good. We've cooked this recipe loads of times. It's a total winner. It takes 15 minutes. Here we go. Okay, pan's on a high heat. I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of oil. We have previously diced 1 onion and 3 cloves of garlic. And apologies to anyone out there who's garlic and onion free, because we tend to use them in all our recipes. So sorry about that.
But often the Hare Krishna community don't use garlic or onions, and they use a spice known as asafoetida, and that's often used as an alternative.
Well, anyway, back to Sloppy Joe's. We're using mushrooms in this. We're not using ground up beef. So we've got oyster mushrooms. Use basic button mushrooms, chestnut mushrooms, whatever you're into. I love oyster. They're meaty, they're chunky, they're delicious.
They're going to add a bit of structure to the burger and hold it, make it somewhat less sloppy.
Yeah. Okay, so the one thing that goes fantastic with mushrooms is... Yeah, I heard you say tamari. Okay, I'm gonna add...
3 tablespoons.
1, 2, 3. And in terms of measurements, the mushrooms, that was 200 grams of mushrooms we used.
Just chopped them up finely.
Yeah.
They're going to be wonderful carriers of this flavour, this umami flavour.
Okay, we have 1 tin of green lentils. These are cooked green lentils. In it goes, I've just drained and rinsed them. Now, in terms of spices and seasonings, I'm going in with half a teaspoon, a very small half a teaspoon, slightly less than half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. It's going to give a kind of oxtaily, almost beefy taste to this. It's going to beef up our lentils and shrooms, man.
Yeah!
Woo! Okay, we got one teaspoon of ground cumin.
A rather generous one.
A rather generous one, yes, that is correct. I'm going to go in there with, do you reckon a full teaspoon of chili flakes?
Half a teaspoon of chili flakes.
Okay, half a teaspoon of chili flakes. We're editing on the fly here, as you can see. I'm going in with half a teaspoon of black pepper.
And you'll see I'm stirring quite vigorously, and one of the main reasons for that is to break down the lentils somewhat, so it'll just act as kind of the binder of the mushrooms. It'll make it slightly less sloppy.
Now, to make this sloppy, 1 tin of chopped tomatoes.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. And then to make it slightly less sloppy, 2 tablespoons of
tomato puree.
Okay, so this is cooked down. It's literally taken 5 minutes. She's ready to go, or he is ready to go, whatever you want to call it. Now it's time for making our buns and pimping up our joes. Okay, it's time to get our slop on.
Okay, and as we said, this is called a Sloppy Joe, and neither of us are called Joe, so we're going to serve it with a little bit of avocado, because this is really a Sloppy Steve and Sloppy Dave.
Oh, jeez, you're really owning this now. Okay, it's Joe time. Here we go.
Time to get a
now,
sloppy
make
Joe.
sure with a sloppy Joe you want to eat it in a plate or something, because as you might imagine, it's a sloppy affair.
Or else, the thing I found to work best is to have a backstop. Use your hands as a backstop.
Oh, wow.
I feel like I'm at a baseball game.
I think that's cool. I think we should high five after that.
Yeah, man! Yeah!
Okay.
Really
Really
full of
tasty.
flavour.
That's full of flavour. It takes 10 minutes to make.
Rockin'
Big shout
dinner.
out to the American cuisine that came up with the Sloppy Joe. And I guess this is our veganified version of it, which is pretty next level.
Thanks for subscribing and sending loads of love.
Mwah!